Chapter 25. The Tipping Point. It can be inconvenient to be present, but even more inconvenient to not show up. There's an unavoidable either-or about presence. You're either present or you're not. You either spend all day in your head, carried by every breeze like a fall leaf, or you stabilize your mind so you can embrace life more fully. Whether we realize it or not, we're always practicing one or the other, distraction or presence. Better that we realize it. We're graduating from wanting something to having the will to discipline to accomplish it. Those who work out know that when you first start going to the gym, it's all discipline and little joy. Then eventually, after gutting out reps, you notice a change in your biceps, your calves, your glutes. The same is true with happiness. It's a huge shift when you become willing, when you develop the willpower to invite presence into your life as a full-time companion. Not having time off from presence is hard to imagine. Then suddenly, it's not. The development of happiness won't always be a result of sheer willpower. At some point, the brain starts to enjoy presence and catches itself when it gets distracted by worry and anxiety. And a desire grows to stay present and not have time off, when time off means distracting ourselves with speed or needless rumination. At first, practicing the daily mind shower or microdosing takes discipline and fierce protection of the ritual. But there comes a time when you notice the benefits. Things are going more smoothly and you experience spontaneous moments of grace and ease. And you can allow a little more adversity without being bowled over by it. It's important to acknowledge these positive changes and take the time to say, "That's cool. I like the feeling of simple joy. I'm starting to see my joy muscles are getting toned." Let your brain know you notice and like something that was buried before under all the discursive noise. A Cheshire cat smile anchors the reward kinesthetically. Then comes the tipping point, the moment when the brain misses wakefulness. It notices the absence of presence. The mind prefers the feeling of spaciousness and contentment over the restless finagling to be somewhere other than where you are. You miss the water you swim in, or the joyful space that's become the playground rather than the dungeon of drama. The workouts, the mind showers, become easier to fit in your day. Hafiz says it well. Something has happened to my understanding of existence that now makes my heart always full of wonder and kindness. This tipping point is a major milestone. Studies suggest that the brain selects thoughts relating to fear and survival over thoughts of appreciation. This is called the brain's negative bias, a primal survival instinct. We're up against an addiction to anxiety that makes it hard to chill. We won't be able to relax into simple presence until we've seen through the persistent program that happiness will not arrive until things are ever so slightly different from how they are right now. Recognizing this addiction is the first step. Then comes discipline. In this case, stopping and dropping into presence and into our hearts. Then reinforcing it by acknowledging the joy. In becoming proficient at anything, there's no way around exertion and discipline. But the good news is that the discipline of happiness is fun, and it must be acknowledged or it slips by without appreciation. We're hardwired to want fun, and it's more fun to be happy than fearful. But don't take my word for it. Test it out. Awake is a happy place, and that's why Buddha is often depicted as laughing. He's having fun. Drop everything for a second, right now, and take an instant to bathe in joy. It's always there.